Hi, today I'm going to do a top 5 Wednesday video. This group is created by Lainey from Ginger Needs Rainy, and I'll link her channel down below. And the Goodreads group is now open for everyone, so I'll link that group down below as well. Today's topic is the top 5 author blurbs on books. So let's get started. Number 5 is not technically on the book, it's inside it, and it's also a book that I haven't hauled yet, so that's kind of like a sneak peek for my haul. And that blurb is on the Shadow Magic Trilogy by John Linehan. And the blurb, and this is also the blurb that made me want to go and buy the book. And it says, if Percy Jackson were to be hurled across dimensions into Middle-earth, you might hope to see a story like this one evolved by Mark Robson. Obviously, the moment I read Percy Jackson, I got interested, and then I just opened the book. Well, this is a bind up of the trilogy of the 3 books. I just opened it to a random page, and he was getting kidnapped. I had to get some fight, and as I was reading this, I was like, I'm Percy's older brother, because the amount of like sassiness and the amount of like attitude that he had was so much like Percy's that I automatically wanted to buy this book. Blurb number 4 is blurbed on the back of The Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. If you saw my previous videos, you know how much I adore The Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. And on the back, there's a quote by Julie Kegoa, who is the author of The Iron Queen, which I have not read. But it says, Fallen Kingdoms will gut you emotionally. It will make you ache, cry, and beg for the sequel as you turn the last page. I absolutely loved it. And that is so true with this book series. This book series makes you feel so many feels. It keeps on changing throughout the book series. I read The Fallen Kingdoms and Rebel Spring, which is the second book back to back, and I'm like literally dying to get my hands on Gathering Darkness, which comes out in December, so that's not so much more time to wait. Blurb number 3. Number 3 comes from a book that I have not read yet, but I have hauled for you guys. And that's The Golem and the Genie by Helen Wicker. And the blurb is on the back by Deborah Harkness, who is the author of A Discovery of Witches, which I have read and loved. And she says, has the intimidating feel of a story handed down from generation to generation. And that's just so like beautiful. Blurb number 2 came from Stolen by Lucy Christopher, an amazing book if you have not read it, and it won Prince Award. Yes, that's the award. And the blurb is from John Marston, author of the Tomorrow series, which I have not heard of. And he says, all the tension of lightning, all the terror of thunder. A stunning, scary, and beautiful book. I really like that. I mean, how he used like lightning and thunder, especially knowing how much one of the characters here is like connected to nature. So that's a really nice blurb, and that really stood out from the blurbs that there's on the back. Blurb number 1, the one that we've all been waiting for, comes from The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstein. And I'm kind of cheating here because this is not from an author, but it's from the Christian Science Monitor, which I've never heard of before, but okay. It says, Morgenstein's novel was crafted from the fabric of a dream, and the circus itself never fails to astound. Which is exactly what I felt while reading this book, that this book, it's like literally going into a dream, reading this entire beautiful, amazing dream that you never want to wake up from. That's exactly how it feels like reading this book. And I know this video is actually pretty short, and I didn't say really much in it, but when I came to look at my favorite books to see if there was any blurbs on them, I found that most of my favorite books did not have any blurbs on them, or did not have blurbs that I really liked. And for me, I don't usually think about the blurbs when I'm looking for a book to read, because I usually find that obviously the blurbs that people put on certain books are usually like the best blurbs, and they don't really show you how the book, like how well the book is. Do you know what I mean? It's like obviously nobody will like print on a cover, on the back of a book, like banned criticism. So for me, it kind of feels like it's kind of like, I don't know, I don't really like to read the blurbs. It doesn't tell me anything. I usually like, and also don't find blurbs to be usually so like best or beautiful, like the good is so good, the book is so good, yeah, so that's that. thank you for watching my video. I'll have another video up for you guys soon. My September, it's September, right? It's September book haul. And yes, thank you and bye.